Summary: Debbie Aguero portrayed herself as eccentric on TV, but viewers saw through her antics and her popularity is declining. Debbie's romance with 24-year-old Usama Berber had concerning aspects, including a 43-year age gap, but she continued to milk their love story for attention. Debbie's behavior during the show, including making crass comments and mocking others, revealed her true colors as a deceitful and phony person. 90 Day. The single-life star Debbie Aguero was never the Miss Goody Two-Shoes she's portrayed herself as on TV. She was good at disguising herself. Debbie is a 67-year-old from Sugar Hill, Georgia who made headlines for her romance with 24-year-old Usama Berber. Debbie and Usama's 43-year age gap was just one of the concerning things about her personality. Debbie tried to come across as eccentric, but she managed to change viewers' views as she spent more time on their screens. Debbie was living her life in La La Land, expecting people to endorse her delusions, but viewers eventually saw right through her antics. Debbie's become an expert at making crass comments and her talking in the third person is jarring. Debbie's popularity is on a slow decline as she navigates her way through the dating world on the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off. Debbie is continuing to milk her love story with Usama but has now found a new love interest in Ruben Sanchez. However, Debbie's reaction upon seeing Ruben for the first time suggested she was scared of Ruben upstaging her and jealous of his genuine good vibes. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? 8. Debbie started romancing a 20-year-old. Usama was just 20 when Debbie met him online close. Usama had messaged Debbie to compliment her artwork. As per Debbie, Usama kept sending her so many messages that he was like a tree that took root in her heart. Debbie saw that she had so much in common with Usama. He would send her pictures of his art and share his poetry, which gave Debbie encouragement and hope that Usama was a genuine person. Debbie wanted to be with someone who understood her. She claims she decided to meet the then 20-year-old Usama after 6 months. She said that she knew Usama was younger, but didn't know how much younger until they met in person. 7. Debbie's Morocco move was a retirement plan. Usama never wanted Debbie to come to Morocco. Debbie assured the 90DF cameras that at first, she didn't want a relationship with Usama. She accused him of telling her, it wasn't about the age and circumstances, it was about them having a deeper level of connectivity and being a team. Debbie had known Usama for about 4 years when she filmed for 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. She said it was Usama who told her to come to Morocco and be his wife. She was packing her bags to move to Morocco in 2 weeks. In reality, Debbie wanted to escape her reality in the US. 6. Debbie made Usama look like a villain when Debbie Island. The real villain in this story. Debbie wanted to settle down overseas. She'd weighed the idea of bringing Usama to America instead. She said the officials would look at her and Usama's dates of birth, and then it would be almost impossible for Usama to get a visa. The truth was that Usama wanted to go to America. He had no interest in making Debbie transfer all her American funds and money into an account that he had access to, unlike what Julian said. In fact, once she reached Morocco, Usama asked Debbie to go back to America after a few months. 5. Debbie continued. Lead Usama on. Debbie is the one refusing to let Usama go during the 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way Season 4 Tell All. Usama said that he had tried to get in touch with Debbie after their breakup, but she didn't respond. Usama admitted to calling up Debbie thousands of times, but she didn't answer. Usama insisted he never told Debbie to come to Morocco forever. Usama explained that he wasn't calling Debbie to get back with her but to tell her that their relationship was over and that he didn't love her. Later, when host Sean Robinson asked Debbie if she would still communicate with Usama, she said he'd have to move a mountain. For Debbie called Jamie a predator. Debbie showed her true colors close. However, Debbie was very much in contact with Usama even while filming 90 Day, the single life much later. However, Debbie's two-facedness was on full display during the same reunion. Chris Foster accused Jamie Nogueira of cheating on her 3 times, while Jamie said Chris had disappeared on her. Chris also said she was only gone 5 days, while Jamie insisted she had disappeared for 1 month. While the two women argued, Debbie took Chris' side and said, "It's very easy for a predator to take advantage of Chris." Host Sean asked Debbie if she was really calling Jamie a predator. Debbie boldly said, "Yes." 3. Debbie mocked Rishis' Indian accent. Debbie turned into a franchise villain in the tell-all. Debbie was accused of casual racism by fans after her comment, especially when she didn't apologize for saying Jamie was a taker and a manipulative person. Moreover, Debbie also spoke against Rishis Singh during the tell-all. She appeared to mock Rishis' Indian accent in one of the scenes, which was tasteless on her part. She repeated a comment that Rishi made in the context of his relationship with Jen Boker. Debbie mimicked Rishi's accent and said what he had said mockingly. Fans realized they had been fooled by Debbie's fake charm and wrongly supported her, calling Usama a scammer. 2. Debbie lied to Russ about her age. Debbie claimed she was 57 years old. Debbie admitted that she lied about her age on 90 Day Fiancé's The Single Life. She reduced her age by 10 years while using dating apps. Debbie had an excuse ready for her lies. She claimed it was difficult for her to meet men she liked because of how old she was. Debbie told Russ that she was 57 years old instead of 67. She came clean to him during their first date. While Russ showed as if he wasn't bothered by Debbie's lie and said, "It's just a number," he did see it as a red flag. Russ didn't want to meet Debbie ever again after that first date. 1. Debbie claimed Ruben's style was almost overkill. Debbie thought Ruben looked like a joke. Debbie began talking to Ruben from Miami after being rejected by Russ. She wanted some international flavor in her life, and Ruben ticked all the right boxes. Ruben was from Cuba but lived in Miami. He invited Debbie to come see him and she immediately accepted the offer. Debbie didn't tell Ruben that her son Julian had accompanied her on the trip. When she saw Ruben for the first time in person, she thought he looked like comedy, since he was blazing in every color God created. Debbie said Ruben's colorful outfit made her look conservative. Debbie had literally found the male version of herself. Ruben was sweet and a thorough gentleman, and about her age, making him a perfect match for the Georgia woman. Debbie commented his printed shirt was almost overkill. She said she was attracted to a gentleman who was conservative and classy, which didn't seem to be her describing Usama, whom she had dated for 4 years. The same Debbie was later thinking of being intimate with Ruben and even went on a second date with him, proving that the 90 Day, the Single Life star is phony and deceitful. 90 Day Diaries airs Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on TLC. Source: 90 Day Fiancé, YouTube. 90 Day Fiancé, YouTube. 90 Day, The Single Life reality. Release date February 21, 2021. Seasons 3.